tower. So why don't we start with the fire gun?
Which one?
I'll leave that to you to decide. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Do we want to get another fire ganassi wizard?
Bloody hell, yours is actually slightly serious.
Don't stress. Everything he does is serious.
Right.
Dude, I could
Hold on, wait.
fucking fart out a world in like 5 minutes if I tried.
Alright. I am Fate's accomplice! I'm being destined for great feat. Fate has decreed it themselves, and that I need to but find the time and place. My travels have brought me here, and I believe fate wishes for me to find something in this tower that will lead me further to my feet. There you go.
Brilliant.
I love them.
Blaze, do you want to give yourself an intro?
Sort of.
Sort
Hi,
of.
I'm Blaze. I'm here to have a good time. I really like exploring and finding new things and making new friends, and I really, really love murder. That's as far as I got. I was too focused at work.
Yay,
That's all
murder!
But it'll be a lot of fun.
That sounds great. So the party has met in the nearby town of Sabreeze and has decided to travel to this black tower together, for strength in numbers seems the best way to tackle such a thing. After about a day of traveling towards this tower, you eventually spot it. Quite cloudy day, and you note the large phallic object pointing up towards the sky. This dark tower. As you approach, you notice that there are a set of ornate wooden doors at the front, and to your side you can see what look like piles of dead bodies. What do you want to do?
Well, this is definitely the location. That's a lot more promising than expected.
Mm-hmm. Looks like somebody's already had some fun.
Don't worry, they're all trash already anyway. Well,
After a few moments, you watch as a couple of the corpses suddenly begin to move towards the tower. And you watch as their bodies kind of just meld into the walls until they're not visible anymore.
Huh. Cool.
that's pretty disturbing, but I guess even towers get hungry over time.
This has got to be the second time that I've been brought to such a weird place by fate.
Sounds like a cruel mistress.
Mm-hmm.
Or a fun one. I'll have to find out later.
The tower suddenly lurches upwards. You know that most of the things along the side seem to rise up, but the door stays where it is. Seems like another level has been added to the tower.
Oh.
Well, it terrifies me at the aspect of how far this could reach as long as there's more corpses. But then again, I don't feel like trekking more floors than are necessary, so let's go check out the front door if there is one.
Yep, there's a set of ornate carved wooden doors. They feature iconography of demons and undead. Those who are trained in religion will recognize its symbolism relating to Orcus.
You're going to have to refresh me on Orcus.
Orcus is the demon prince of undeath.
Okay.
He's big, he's bad, he's angry,
Hell yeah.
and he got goat legs.
Do you want to open the doors, or attempt to at least?
Yeah. I will very gingerly go for the door.
Wonderful. As your hand touches the door, you can feel kind of a sucking sensation.
I know far too many people who'd enjoy this.
And the door slides open, and you look at your palm, and you can see that there's a small cut, and some blood has been drained out. But the door's now open.
It works! Though, definitely don't touch the door handle. Seems to be vampiric. I will
Wonderful.
slowly make my way in. And definitely keeping mage armor on for early in the day.
Actually, same here.
What'd you
Cool.
guys do? Fucking die.
So the party enters the ground floor of the Black Tower. As you look to your sides, you see that the walls inside here, although some parts are stone, much of it is actually flesh.
Oh.
Both as in skin, and there are some more raw bits that look like the internal organs of someone. It's quite a grotesque sight. And you find yourselves in a small corridor leading around a corner.
Not very sure how I feel about this. It's very alive. It's probably more lively than most places I've been.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to strike up a torch. Because even though seeing in shades of red are cool, I don't want to write the fucking first book of it. The 50 Shades of Red.
Cool. Sorry, just give me a sec. I'm getting tokens sorted out.
Oh, dude, it's like my main core feature. I have a crude sense of humor. Straight up.
Wonderful. That's 2 tokens done. We just need 1 more. Who are we waiting on?
It'd be me, and I'm sort of looking, going, hold on a second.
That's all good.
I don't really have any actual character portrait.
That's all right. Your character is a fire ganassi that has mysteriously turned into a blue, shadowy-looking figure.
Yo, it's MSN dude.
Oh my god,
Back.
MySpace. I thought you were dead. Oh, ashamed to admit, but I used to use the fuck out of that website.
Why? Why be ashamed? You should be ashamed if you used Bebo. Ugh.
What the fuck is
Wonderful.
I used Bebo.
So as you approach and begin to smell the air inside here, you can smell the reek of death. death, blood.
It smells like a
It's not a
dwarf's
pleasant
house.
smell.
All right.
Should
Just
be
a couple
noted for
rounds of
this adventure.
prestidigitation's all we're gonna need. You prepared that, right?
I think you're gonna need a full cannibal crew for this one. It's rather tender.
Alright, just a quick thing to note is please move your characters as you move throughout. I'll be using the maps in this throughout the adventure to keep track of where everyone is.
Perfect.
So yeah. So, what would you like to do?
Does this flesh seem alive aside from the undulations and growth? Like, is it necrotic or healthy?
Roll a medicine check. This flesh resembles that of the undead more than that of the living.
Yep, definitely necrosis.
I got one other thing I can do to test to see if it reacts. I throw a firebolt at the wall.
Oh god.
Throw a firebolt at the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
The tower attempts to make a dexterity check, and you're all shaken and jostled. No, I'm kidding.
Nice. Beauty.
No, you notice that there is a quite bad burn mark left against it, as if you had burnt some flesh.
Did the flesh react apart from just getting seared?
Doesn't seem to have.
Smells a bit better, at least.
Burning flesh isn't the greatest smell, but yes.
Maybe there's rotting
It
death.
smells like pork.
Tasty.
Seasoned with curry.
Just have,
I'm leaving.
hold on. Just add one of these, just pull out something from the herbalism kit and just throws it at the wall. Yeah, that'll do it.
Perfect. You've been oreganoed.
Ah, good old bit of a little thyme.
Yeah, some smoked paprika.
So the party is going to travel through the hallways?
Yes, slowly.
Wonderful.
Keeping my eye on the
Oh.
undulating masses. And the floor. Wait.
Wonderful.
Oh, Lace is gonna walk through like she doesn't have a care in the world. I mean, it's a fun tower.
She must feel right at home.
I should note that my fire ganassi, actually, we both of the wizards have dark vision.
Cool.
So does the
Tieflings do as well.
I lit up a torch because I like seeing in color.
Wonderful.
You're just sitting there like, I had something and then my mind just went completely blank on me.
No, I love it.
It's precious moments
That's
like
still
these
good.
that make D&D.
It's in our nature.
We need fire. It's our best friend.
I'll peek around the corner by stepping right out.
You see what is a mostly empty hallway.
Oh. I had really hoped this would be a little more exciting.
Oh no. I like mundane. I like breathing too.
Make a perception check, Cage.
So that's gonna come out at advantage. Don't do that. That one.
Oh yeah, how do you
Whoa.
set the advantage or disadvantage thing again? I can't.
So,
oh, wait, there we go.
where
The
says-
On your character.
There you go. Toggle.
Got this.
That's what I want.
Wonderful. As you're about to take a step, you notice that there's a hand on the floor right in front of you here.
Oh, like here? Ah.
Yes. Right in front of you.
Is it coming up out of the floor? Or is it
It is coming up out of the floor.
Guys, look.
Hmm?
It's a hand. Can I see?
It's a very undeady looking hand.
It doesn't look like a living hand.
I want to shake it.
You want to shake
You
it?
know what we do with dead hands, right?
As you reach down to grasp the hand,
Uh-oh.
it grabs back.
Oh,
Can I get everyone to roll initiative, please?
Oh, shit.
I touched it.
Oh, I mean, I guess you beat me to it. I was going to throw a firebolt at the hand.
It gives a whole new term to pulling encounters.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Initiative.
If you select
Make
yourself
initiative. Bam.
and then roll initiative, it'll put it on the turn order.
Well, he's got to click on his MSN figure.
Wonderful. You watch as three
hold on.
zombie-like
Was there
figures
what
begin
was
to
the other
crawl up
things I
out of the
needed to
floor.
do with the token?
So if you select the token and then roll initiative again, it'll put you on the turn order. Then you can double click on the number and adjust it to what you rolled to begin with. Can't tell that I've spent a lot of time in here. Thanks, Josh.
That's which number is that one?
Number?
I'm lazy, so I'll just do it this way. That one.
Well, that's the health. That's the armor class. What's the red number?
We haven't got anything for
Oh,
it, I don't
that's
think.
usually
I think so.
temporary.
Oh,
It can
temporary
be
hit
whatever
point.
you need it to be. If it's how you want to track a skill or anything like that, realistically.
I just stuffed temporary in there.
I'm just
usually.
trying to.
It won't go away. The red circle's always there.
So let me just try that again. So if I did that,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Yeah,
now it's
click
put
on
me
your
on the
number.
turn order. Now I need to
Click on the turn order.
Click on
adjust
your
that
10, and you
back
can
to
change it.
21. Oh, I think you might need to adjust it. No, never mind. There we go.
Yeah, no, when he's adjusting it, it'll override yours and force you out.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So, Owari, it's your turn first. want to do?
So three zombie-like things are coming out of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And just going to fire a scorching ray at each of them.
Okay, go for it.
Well, that's a miss.
So the first one
At least
misses.
that's a miss. Wait, was it 2 or 3 shots with scorching ray?
3.
3. So, assuming I'm targeting 1, 2, and 3 from left to right.
That's
with
what I was
each
assuming,
ray.
yeah.
Number 2 and number 3.
Wonderful. Roll 2d6 for the first one and another 2d6 for the second one.
Yeah. Now, I have.
Mm. Wonderful. Gotcha.
We all built the same character.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
It's
Now-
possible.
it's fine. I love it. They're
Is
basically.
there any way you can set it so if it rolls a 1,
It becomes a 2.
make-
I have no
yeah.
idea.
That's
Just
a bit-
roll it, and if there's a 1, we'll add 1 to the damage. I'm keeping track of the damage anyway, so.
I'll just. So I just do this twice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there we go. 5 and 6 damage.
Wonderful. Each of the zombies takes a healthy bit of damage. They don't seem too miffed by it yet, but they've definitely taken a
Make
bit.
sure Squishy Wizard on at the front. Alright. That's me done.
Wonderful. So the next one is the one here, in front of Sizzle.
Here.
He's going to attempt a grapple against you. So can he get you to roll an escape check? So it's either athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
I will definitely go with athletics.
Mm-hmm. So the zombie will grab you, and you are now grappled by it.
Uncomfortable. You're definitely not a grandma.
Why?
That is the zombie's turn. The next one will attempt to make an attack against Blaze. Love how we have such fire-based names. It's great.
Okay, my barbarian was initially named Vave. I'm like, well, that doesn't suit this. Yeah.
That's an 11 to hit, which I'm assuming misses.
I'm only got a 15.
Wonderful. That's that zombie's turn. The next zombie will attempt to make an attack against Sizzle. That's a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
That will miss. You watch as it hits you, but it kind of glances off the magic armor you have. Sizzle, it's your turn now.
Mage armor, yeah.
Woo! Mage armor, yeah.
Mage armor, yeah.
Alrighty. I'm just going to grab him back and see if he likes the cold instead.
That's a con save.
Yes. Probably fairly easy for him, but... Oh my.
It's an 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I wiggle.
Then you wiggle. Wonderful.
Sir?
That moves us around to Blaze, unless you've got any bonus actions you want to try.
Nope. I was just sitting there like, you fucking smell so bad.
Blaze, it's your turn.
Go away!
No. No,
Oh man, I thought I muted myself for that. That's awkward.
Slightly.
It's fine. Sorry, cat's being annoying.
All good.
So, brain dead. Yeah, Blaze is gonna pull the battle axe off of her back, and we're gonna smack it to the guy in front of her so that we can eventually make our way to help the twins. I'm swinging 2 hands because it means I roll a 24.
That's probably a hit.
That might hit.
Just maybe.
That definitely hits. Do you
Yeah.
want to roll damage?
I do. Sorry, I'm having a connect. How are you? I love you. Hello. Yes.
Wonderful. So
Oh,
that's
wait.
12 damage total?
Yes, I won't be adding rage into that. However, I do think I have 2 attacks. I do, because
You
lower
do.
level 6, so I'm gonna smack it again.
Go for it.
Oh, how?
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You watch as you hit it with the first hit, and you cleave right into its chest. You hear a crack, as it sounds like some of the rib bones seem to have broken, and then you go right for the same spot again with the second hit, and you cleave right through it. You feel the spine snap.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
It is. That is one
That is
zombie
my-
dead.
That's my turn. She's gonna actually no. We're gonna step up. Hello. Stand over the dead man. Oh, there are already
Wonderful.
3 dead men.
Next up, we will have. Sorry, just give me a second.
The tower.
This one.
It eats us.
We have a skeleton step out. He's going to make a shot against Cage.
Mm-hmm.
On the 20 plus 5. That's an 11 to hit you.
No.
That will miss. Wonderful. We'll have the second skeleton step out.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll make an attack against Sizzle. It's a 24 to hit.
Oh, jeez, yes.
Damn.
You'll take 9 damage. And then the third skeleton will come around. I don't know what's happened with the turn order here.
I just realized that being a wizard, I've forgotten that I need to do a subset of spells that I have prepared.
That's all good.
Let me just at least put the ones there that I have already used once and set another batch. How many do I have again? It's wizard level plus intelligence modifier.
Yes.
Should be the one.
Uh-huh.
That means I would have 9 spells to prepare.
And then the final skeleton will make a shot, also against Sizzle. It's an 11 to hit, which I believe misses.
Correct.
Wonderful. And now we come back to Awari.
Cool. I'm just gonna put this here. I don't want to cast it. I want to. How do I? Oh, there you go. What was its range? Oh, that's the self range one. Whoops. Oh, right, never mind. Let's fuck it. I'm throwing a fireball.
Throwing a fireball? Go for it.
Trying to. How do I mark? I'm just gonna mark. That's the center point for it.
What's the radius on fireballs?
20 foot.
20 feet, I believe.
Cool.
How do I
So
put
everything
that
within
into
this
chat
range.
again?
It's a 20-foot radius, so 40 foot overall.
Yeah.
40
Yeah.
It goes around its corners.
It does.
It's one of my favorite spells.
So that's deck saves from all of the skeletons.
Back to core. I'll just do. Just. Now I have.
That's 2 18s and a 16. So they all save.
That's all saves. That 29 fire damage is actually 31.
Ah, yes it is, because you have
I
some
rolled
ones,
two
I'm
ones.
assuming. You watch as there's a detonation, and you watch as all of the skeletons seem to kind of like dodge out of the way and get out of what you would think would be the worst of it. But as soon as it detonates, the bones are just flung all across the hallway. Every single one of them decimated.
Oh, boom.
Kaboom.
Kaboo.
Notes. 2 spell slots for 3rd level left. Oh, boom.
I believe that's
Well,
your
that's
turn,
me done.
unless you have anything else.
Nope, that's it.
Cool. So
I
we'll move
will
on
BRB.
to... No worries. So we'll move on to the zombie that is currently grappling Sizzle. It's going to attempt to make a shove action to push you to the ground.
No.
So you need to make a... I think it's athletics or acrobatics check.
Yes, sir.
Contested. You are knocked prone. The zombie is on top of you.
No, not comfortable with this.
That's that zombie's turn. The next one will attempt to make an attack against you with advantage because you're prone. $15 to hit.
I will cast shield.
You watch as the zombie begins to come down on you, and you kind of wave your hand in its direction, and this kind of arcane, kind of purpley blue shield against the zombie's arm, and it can't seem to get through to you.
It's already bad enough with one. I don't need two.
And it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Let's see.
You wanna dance with somebody?
Yeah, pretty much. Definitely want to dance with somebody. Yeah.
Alright,
no,
so
I'm just
is
gonna,
Sizzle? Whoops.
What?
Is Sizzle pinned?
Sizzle is currently grappled and prone.
I'm just gonna frostbite the dude who is currently pinning me, hoping that something breaks off.
Mm-hmm. The con save, right?
Yep. All
13,
right.
so it's a failure. So that's 7 cold damage to that zombie.
Oh, I think a finger fell off. Working with it.
You watch as you see this kind of like these frosted icicles start to appear across its chest, and you see kind of as part of its chest begins to freeze and then crack, a big chunk, including a rib bone, just falls off of its chest right onto you.
Yeah.
At least it's frozen.
Let's save it for later.
Is that your turn?
Yep. It's not a
Wonderful.
doggy bag.
Blaze, it's your turn.
Well, seeing as this guy is turned away from me, I'm gonna bring my battle axe down on his back.
Wonderful. Go for it.
I feel a little neurotic speaking like that, but I do enjoy it.
Ha! It apparently works
Yep.
for me.
Yep.
Decapitation.
Wonderful. So that's 14 total damage. You watch as you bring down the battle axe right against the back of its spine, right between its shoulder blades, and it just crunches underneath the weight. It falls to the ground, unmoving.
Unmoving is in dead or
It's already dead.
does it look like I need to hit it again just for fun, or can I help Sizzle out?
You can hit it for fun if you'd like,
I should probably help Sizzle
but you
out.
don't really have to.
Over here.
Oh, I'm getting there.
Yes.
Take another step over.
God, I think something got in my mouth.
That reflects the reaction. Like,
Bleh. In your mouth. Bleh.
That's a hit.
Bleh.
Roll damage.
Oh yeah, 4. That was awful. I love it.
That's minimum, right?
Mm-hmm. There.
You watch as you kind of whack it in the back, and you kind of hit it with a blunt end. You hear it kind of splutter, and some blood gushes out of the void that was made when the frostbite took off some of its flesh. Kind of sprayed with a bit of blood, as what was an artery seems to have regained the ability to spray a little blood.
He's healthy.
Uh-huh. He might be fresh.
Pretty fresh. We move to Owari.
So, is the zombie also prone?
No, it's basically got its hand over, it's leaning over the body.
Cool. That means I won't have to worry about ranged attacks. Then I'm just gonna throw a firebolt into its face.
Cool. That's an attack roll or a saving throw?
Attack roll. Hold on a sec.
Cool.
Just need to do that. Hit this. Well, that sucked.
That's a 10 to hit. You watch as you miss entirely, and you hit the far wall of the corridor. Any bonus actions?
No.
Okay. We move back to the zombie's turn. The zombie is going to attempt a bite attack against you. It has advantage because you're prone. And that is still just an 11 to hit. You watch as it attempts to bite you, and it seems to catch your mage armor somehow.
No tongue. I'm not into that. Get the fuck away from me.
It's your turn again. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna fucking hopefully get this guy to chill out for a moment. Fucking frostbite him again.
It's a 13, which is a failure, and it takes 8 damage, and you watch as it kind of begins to seize up, and it falls to the ground motionless and frozen. Onto you, actually.
I'll start wiggling.
You manage to get free. Its arm snaps off and is still kind of attached to the front of your robe.
Oh, fuck.
Handy.
Frozen in place.
Slowly get up and kind of like start brushing myself on it. Man, I've had girlfriends that were less clingy. Gonna pull out a potion and fucking charge me. Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. Tastes like earth roots.
The zombie or the potion?
Probably both. Either way, that tasted far better than whatever flakes were frosting off there.
So, you've taken care of these zombies and skeletons.
Shall we proceed before the floor tries to eat us or something?
Was there anything kind of noteworthy on them? Like anything showing of a past life, or they're just disgusting and gross and naked?
It looks like they've been stripped of any valuables.
So fucking naked.
And this one, he was a farmer. And this one, he was also a farmer. And he was a fisherman.
Yes, I could tell by the uncircumcised part.
Jesus.
I can't. Dude, I tried so hard not to make a fucking handy comment. Alright.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I shake the arm that is still attached to your robe and say, "Nice to meet you."
Oh! We definitely have a companion to travel with us now.
The hand does not shake back.
Oh, he's not handy at all.
Ah, he's got fish fingers.
That must have been the fisherman.
See, true. I'll take that off and leave it with the fisherman.
Most fishermen don't shake hands like a wet fish, though.
It's true. It's true. Oh.
You look around at the dead bodies around you. It doesn't smell particularly better than it did. In fact, it probably smells quite a bit worse. You note that in the kind of gaps around the floor where they've crawled up, it seems to have sealed back up completely.
That's what
As if they came from the flesh of the tower itself.
Well, I give whoever casts this magic thumbs up for creativity of self-defense.
Well, what would you like to do now?
Slowly trek forward, watching the floors, the ceilings, all of it, as it postulates.
Keeping an eye out for more hands to touch.
I'm moving forward, keeping an eye on the floor and avoiding being close to walls.
Cool. Everyone roll perception.
Perception.
Perception. That's a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
On fire.
Oh, sizzle.
Wonderful. The party proceeds through most of the rest of this floor without too much incident. You don't notice any disembodied extremities
Thank God.
that are likely to intrude on you. Eventually, you make your way.
A deer.
Oh god. Oh, he's getting away from us.
Eventually, you make your way through a room which seems like it was where the skeletal archers have been hanging out,
Just chilling.
just chilling.
Oh, I see. He just wanted to admire his own handiwork.
Fucking hell.
Let's make a question. Is it actually scorched where the fireball went off, or is it?
It is scorched. You can see that the flesh around it is kind of slowly being replaced, as it were.
Ugh.
I'll poke it
So
with
it
my
seems like it's
quarterstaff.
slowly healing in some sense.
It's kind of fixing itself.
Makes you
Now
wonder-
the smell of pork precedes us.
Prestidigitation. Pork.
I can cast pork.
Cast
Sandalwood.
prestidigitation
I don't
on
know if you can say that.
pork seasons.
But yes. You make your way through the rest of the floor without
Mhm.
incident.
In that case.
Alright. The stairs. These ones go up.
Stairs! My arch nemesis.
I hate stairs.
I'm not athletic.
Just a moment while everything loads.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that these stairs would move on their own if everything else is postulating.
Unfortunately, that technology doesn't seem to have been invented.
The blood escalator is not installed yet.
Shame that.
What a shame.
Innovation.
You come to the second floor. You end up in kind of what looks like a landing area.
Huh?
There's a corridor to the side.
I've taken a quick glance at the wall itself, making sure there's no hands sticking out of it.
You
Just
can't
gonna
see any
take a-
hands.
Just gonna take a peek-see.
Down the corridor?
Yeah.
You look, the corridor is completely empty. As you listen out, you can hear loud noises coming from over here.
That's unnerving.
Kind of rustling noises.
I'm going to shift forward. I'm
Mhm.
actually going to do a stealth roll for this.
Yeah, go for it.
Don't forget, if you don't knock, it's rude.
You don't know who's in there. Could be smoochy,
13,
smoochy.
cool.
Actually, hold on a sec. I have another idea. Actually, did I prepare the spell? That's the other question. Oh God, what the hell? Blett. Yes, I did. I have clairvoyance. Do you guys want me to peer into the other room?
We
what?
can always just look around the corner.
Yeah, you're already so far ahead. You seemed rather
Do
excited.
you guys?
I can go first. I can sneak. I sneak really good. That's
Yeah.
a lie. I
Yeah,
sneak really good.
you look a lot more durable. It must be the fiendish blood.
Totally.
So are we sneaking in? Are we casting clairvoyance?
I'm sneaking.
sneaky,
Let's
sneaky.
roll a really bad stealth check, shall we?
Hell yeah. Bad stealth unite. Shit.
That's pretty.
Told you.
It's because I was further up the
Alright.
back.
So, what will happen is this. Sizzle and Owari, you both very gingerly approach the doorway and begin to peek inside. At the same time, after a few seconds of you being there, you hear a couple of thuds coming down the hallway as Blair decides to join you. You notice that she's crouched, but every step seems to make as much noise as it is possible to make. It's actually quite impressive. You swear you hear a squelch as she steps on one of the pieces of floor.
I visibly cringe at the sound.
She steps on a A fleshy cushion.
Pretty much.
Beautiful.
The fleshy cushion.
What do you think?
As you look into the room, you can see a figure restrained on what looks like a table. The smell of oil hits you in your nose as you see the figure begin to writhe. You watch as its right arm starts to swell up, and you hear the restraint snap as the arm thickens and it wails. Eventually the arm reaches the kind of thickness and consistency of a club attached at the elbow. You watch as these large boils filled to bursting with this dark brown liquid start to break out across the skin of this makeshift club as it shrieking begins to break free of the rest of its restraints.
Unnatural things, Firebolt.
I'm gonna take this
All
moment
right,
to
you
cast
can roll
Witch
that
Bolt.
firebolt. I'll let one of you take an action out of turn order, then we'll roll initiative.
Alrighty.
So we'll take
Oh,
that firebolt.
that's definitely a miss. That's a nat 1.
That's a nat 1. You watch as in your kind of panic, you just hit the ceiling.
Did I hit any oil?
I aim to plays, you aim to please. Fucking hell. Alright, let me just quickly get this. And get that shown. Layer. Should be part of the map now, and that should be part of the token layer. Hey, can you see stuff?
Yes, I see the naked man.
Wonderful.
As I begin to slow
so-
rotisserie his flesh.
Let's get the turn tracker up, and everyone roll initiative.
So,
I should probably also grab the stats up. That'd be a good idea, eh?
the damage for the witch bolt.
Cool. That's Witch Bolt. That's 9. That is a plus 2.
Oh, sweet.
Cool. And let me sort this. Wonderful. Awari, your turn first.
Second time's the charm.
That will definitely hit.
Oh wait, hold on. That's not doing damage. Hold on. How do I run damage on?
Click Firebolt in the chat.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Cool. That's another 10 damage. You watch as you shoot a blast of fire at it, and it hits this bulbous arm, and one of the pustules just explodes. This creature seems to not take to fire particularly well. As this kind of pustule has exploded in its face, you notice that its flesh is starting to burn away. Blaze, it's your turn.
I'm actually I'm gonna like shift to here and
Yep.
then Blaze turn.
Cool.
Okay.
You do anything, Blaze?
Yeah, sorry, I was just rereading Rage because lols. If I move through the same space as one of these boys, are you counting that as double movement within that space?
No. You can pass through allies without too much issue.
Okay.
Well, I would like to bonus action Raji.
Bonus action to rage.
Yeah.
Getting angry.
Getting angry.
Get mad.
You
Get
won't
angry,
like
get stupid.
Fuck yeah. And
Right up to it. That's a word.
Uh-huh. You're gonna right arm up to it.
Right arm up to it because that's how we do.
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna smack you.
Wonderful.
Lager. Excuse me, Lager. Do it. Yeah.
That is a hit.
That.
7 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a
Well,
moment.
is that +2 for rage as well?
The rage is rolled separately so that I can actually use a separate. Yeah, so technically
that's-
9.
That'd be
7
9 damage.
9 damage. You watch as you kind of hack away at its chest, and you watch as the rabid eyes kind of begin to die down, and its body just suddenly detonates, covering you with oil. Seems to be dead,
I feel like I
considering it's not in one piece anymore, at least.
I'm so mad. It's dead. Dead again.
I guess this is how most of your dates go.
Wipes off face.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yes. So, that's combat.
Alright. Now this definitely seems like
Worth
a
it
good
for that
place
2
to
extra damage.
explore.
So, these things here are all bookshelves. If you read through the books, you'll find detailed notes of experiments that have been done to convert undead creatures into oil-filled versions of themselves.
Watchers would.
So they were turning them into lanterns?
They call these creatures oil ruttican.
Ugh. Rather foul. But either way, the temple.
From the notes, you gather that an oil ruttican has a lot of oil in it, and will react explosively to fire if there's enough of it.
I double check these notes and see if the oil is flammable.
It is definitely flammable.
Yes, Blaze, you definitely want to clean that off.
Gonna stop wiping down her arms.
It doesn't seem to come off when you try to wipe it.
Well, I guess you're just going to end up hotter than you already are, so.
Don't hit me with fire.
I can promise that.
I can't.
Wonderful. So, Blaze is nice and oiled,
Greased up.
and the rest of the party has finished their examination of this room. What would you like to do?
I collect the notes and stick them in my bag. Because obviously, assuming the Watchers will want to.
I see you're aiming to become an oilomancer.
Well, mostly if I want to grease anyone up and let them slip and slide all over my body, but on a much more non-flammable term. No. The goddess dinner demands information, and also the prevention of such magics. Leaving notes like this around would be, well, heinous. Somebody might follow us, and also, quite generally, I kind of like going back to the temple and being able to sleep in a soft bed and not in a mass of writhing flesh.
Wonderful.
They were looking
What
for
if it's a hot piece of writhing flesh?
Fucking hell.
Listen, the only kind of writhing flesh I want is usually on top of me or beneath me at that time when I'm back at the end.
So the zombie kind of did it for you just a little bit?
Not really. It wasn't really writhing. It was like, dead fish.
Nobody likes a starfish.
Exactly. Need to be animated, passionate, fiery. Just be careful on the report. I will.
I'm just gonna have a moment to listen.
Roll perception.
Specifically seeing if I can hear any movement in the room to below the south.
You hear the sound of a figure breathing. It's very, very faint. It sounds like something large taking slow, calm breaths.
I just gesture that to the others. One big down that way.
All right. Either somebody has an extreme case of asthma or they don't do enough cardio.
Wonderful.
A blip.
Try and
As I do a very average stealth roll.
Sneebariki.
And
Oh.
peep.
You take a quick peek around the corner, and you can see sitting in what looks like a rather ornate chair is a enormous orc. He's about 9 foot tall, but instead of having like normal greenish skin like most orcs do, his skin is like scale-like. Also on the other side of the room you can see the stairs leading upwards. So let me just do that. You should be able to see everything. Doesn't seem to have noticed you. He's sitting down. Seems calm, holding a great axe.
Look over to the others again. Do just wide arms to gesture big, followed by 2 fingers facing upwards over my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And also point to... Wait, you got a great axe or great... Yeah, battle axe?
Whatever the D12 one is.
Yeah, great axe.
Yeah.
I.
But,
Battle.
yeah, well, I sort of, like, look at your... Like, point at your axe and, like, gesture big.
Mm-hmm. Should be noted that there's no way that he doesn't know you're here with how much noise you made during combat. Unless he's a complete idiot.
We're about to find out.
Should we just go try and go by him?
Sneak.
He was looking in the direction of the opening. The only reason he didn't notice you was because you were out for a moment.
All right. Someone needs to go up there, maybe. See if he does anything.
Did, like, when I took my quick peek at him, I'm assuming he looked fairly undeadish as well.
Not particularly, no. He looked more demonic than anything else.
Maybe I'll be able to talk to him, please.
What? Amy, I can talk to him. Doesn't mean anything's gonna happen. I'm not good at talking to people.
I mean, just relation-wise.
Really? Is that what you think of me?
Well, you are a fiend of nature.
I hope he sets me on fire.
what you
Charisma
do.
8, baby.
I mean,
Alright, I guess Blaze is gonna walk through the. Just kind of stand in the opening back from these guys and give a little wave.
Ah, finally. Fresh
Finally?
meat come to die.
All right.
Yes!
That,
And he stands up and draws his axe.
that definitely answers it.
Uh-huh.
Roll initiative.
consistency. Nice. Can I roll another 11? That is the question.
Let's see if I can find it. I have too many stat sheets. Which is the one that I want? Where is it?
Right there.
There it is. I found it.
You're welcome.
Cool. You did those ones. You need to face that. Cool. So that's plus that. Cool. Sizzle, into your turn first.
Please let this work. Please let this work. Please let this work. As I step out and immediately point my staff out towards him. Going to have to ask you to come down, please. And I will cast Hold Person.
Old person?
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw. Spell DC 14.
What's his wisdom? Not great. He will use an ability that he has to allow him to attempt to re-roll that one.
Alrighty. Alrighty!
Also a failure.
He is now paralyzed. So, obviously, wisdom saving throw.
At the end of his turn.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Which it is now currently his turn.
Yes.
It is.
But before that, I will immediately step back. Alright. Alright.
No worries.
I've froze him up a little bit. He might have performance.
At the end of
anxiety.
his turn, he will roll the saving throw, which he fails, and will use an ability to allow him.
Still fair.
He's all yours. Go get him, guys.
And we move around to Awari.
Hold on, I need to think of.
Wizard power!
Wizard power!
You say Twizzard?
No, wizard power.
Nah, Twizzard because twins.
Twizzard! Twin wizards! I've basically turned this man into a shooting gallery, and I regret nothing.
Just so you know, he is wearing plate armor.
If I recall, you should have advantage, though, because of paralysis.
You have advantage on attacks and any melee attack, any attack from within 5 feet,
Yes.
automatically,
Well, critical.
Right.
if it hits.
Yep.
Any melee attack automatically crits, you say?
Any attack made from within 5 feet automatically crits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me. 1, 2, 4. Evening, good sir. I believe you're wanting to hear the great word of fate's lightning! Hold on, I need to make sure I roll an advantage and a bam.
Yep, that hits. That's a crit.
Would I just. It's double the dice roll?
Yeah, whatever the dice roll is, you do twice, and you add them together.
Well, there's no plus, so I can just be like, a blet. A blet.
Cool. That will be 15 damage. It's the end of your turn.
I'll just shift there. There you go. Yep.
Cool. Blaze.
This is the way we murder the things. Murder the things. Murder the things. Only one of them hit.
All good, that hits. That's a crit.
So I can just roll that twice, yeah.
Do you have any reckless attack stuff? Or reckless critical, whatever it is? Brutal critical, that's the thing.
Brutal critical?
Or is that
Not
higher
that
I
level?
believe
know.
Brutal Critical's a half orc specific thing.
I think so.
Brutal critical.
Brutal dice is 9th level, barbarian.
Okay.
Bummer! It is too. I just
Yeah.
Cool, so you can roll damage twice. But you'll take away the... oh, there we go.
That's 1. And then, so it's 12 damage total.
Wait, so that first one... is that...
Well, it's got 3 plus 3, so I'm assuming the plus 3 is the strength bonus. So I'll
Yeah,
just
so you
remove
take
that
away
from-
3 from the second one. And you're not still raging, because you didn't say you were raging again. I
That is
believe.
correct.
Cool.
That would be stated beforehand.
Wonderful. So that's 12 damage total.
Yeah.
Plus 12.
And that's all I've got.
The Tanarok doesn't seem to make any indication that it's felt pain. It doesn't seem to be able to, though. So
Inside.
then we move around to Sizzle.
Maintaining the concentration, gonna just take a peek around the corner. I'm
Mhm.
gonna produce flame at it.
You gonna what, sorry?
Produce flame.
Cool.
Which I believe is just make a flame in your hand and you throw it at them.
Cool. You throw it, it hits, it deals no damage.
I was about to say I penetrate it.
So I believe you ignore resistance, but not immunity.
Damn. Alright.
That is your turn, I believe.
Yes, it is. Well, he's fire immune. That works. And then I would dip back behind the wall. Because
Cool.
I don't want to have this man staring at me. In case he gets free.
He's not doing too well on his hold person rolls.
This is a little unfortunate, I will say. What's the DC again?
14.
14.
Cool. Just double checking.
Yeah. He was close, but the -1 is really fucking him right now. I wasn't expecting him to have a -1.
That moves us around to Awari.
Yes, I will keep giving him the quite an electric handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn.
21 damage.
Cool.
Set this up for such fucking heinousness.
Wonderful. And that's your turn?
Yeah.
Cool.
I will hold this position so Cage can keep flanking.
Not a worry.
I'm
Blaze.
still held, so I still have advantage, so that's still good.
Flanking doesn't give you advantage in 5e unless it's active as an optional rule. Just as a note.
Josh,
It is an optional rule.
Mm-hmm.
I've always considered flanking as an advantage thing.
That's all
God's
good.
rules.
Just letting you
I'm
know.
gonna smack him twice.
Bam, bam.
Both hit. Roll
Okay.
2 crits. So it's
So total that -6. So 18, 23, 31, 25 damage total.
Thanks, human calculator.
Hell yeah.
uh-huh. Sizzle, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I'm very glad my master taught me to do this instead. Try to get him to chill. Which will probably destroy this one. No.
You get 2 attempts and both fail.
Alright, 9 frost.
With a +7, fuck me.
Sizzle is really just fucking up his day. Dip back one.
Cool, so that's 9 cold damage.
Yes.
Cool. It is his turn now. So he'll do another couple of attempts to save.
There we go.
Oh no,
That one will
he's broken.
succeed.
he finally broke free.
Wonderful. And he will use this special action, which gives him an additional turn.
Oh boy.
So now it is his turn.
Again.
Yes. So, he's going to look around. He is pretty fucking destroyed, honestly. He seems to have taken a crap load of damage. You watch as he screams, and he's fucking tall, and it is loud. And as he screams, you watch as his battle axe ignites. And he turns to you, Blaze, and will bring the axe down on your head. So the first one misses. The second one misses. As he screams in pain.
Wait, 2d10?
That would probably be why I'm missing.
Yeah, I was about to say. There you go.
The first one, what's your AC?
15. That's
Second
it.
one hits. This is a great weapon master attack. So,
wait,
you
wait.
are currently oiled,
Yeah.
Wait,
so
hold
I
on
got
a
5
second.
damage too.
so you have vulnerability to fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you have resistance to fire damage as a tiefling,
Correct.
so that cancels out, so they neutralize. So you take flat damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you're taking 4d6 plus 14 damage, which is going to be 28.
Oof.
Aye. That's fine.
You take 28 points of fire damage as he yelps in pain. And we move to Awari's turn.
Wait, 28 points of fire damage or 28 points of physical?
Fire. It's all fire damage.
Would that be 14 then? Because I'm pretty sure tieflings have resistance to fire, don't they?
Already mentioned that the oil gives you vulnerability, and that cancels out the resistance.
Right. Gotcha.
You are no longer oiled, as the hit from the battle axe ignited the oil on you. Detonated.
Ugh.
Jesus Christ, that would have done 56 damage
Mm-hmm.
otherwise.
Crispy.
That'd still be good.
Moving on to Awari.
So here's we don't have advantage with this then?
No, you don't. So flat roll. Oh, sorry, you do, because he used reckless attack.
Alright. I need to remember with divination.
Mm-hmm.
You must choose. Okay, you must choose to do so before the roll. All right. I'm just going to assume to roll a 12, which would give me 19.
Cool. And this is on what, sorry?
Shocking grasp.
Cool.
Attack roll.
No worries.
Just put that there for a sec. I would have hit anyway, but...
How much did you say? 19? Yep. That hits.
Yeah, and then a blip. Nice. That's actually pretty good. 14 more damage.
14 more damage?
14 more damagios.
You watch as his eyes begin to roll into the back of his skull. He gets to make a save to see if he stays conscious. Give me a sec. Ah, sorry, it's not a save. He drops to 1 hit point instead of 0 with Relentless Endurance.
Alright.
So that's Owari's turn. Move on to Blaze.
Just double checking so I know I'm reading this right. I can Reckless outside of raging because it's just another skill, yeah?
Yeah, you can Reckless whenever you like, but he Reckless, so you have it anyway.
Sure.
Advantage.
Well,
I'm assuming he's high enough that I can swing up into his balls because he set me on fire.
He's only 9 feet tall. I'm not sure how tall you are, but you can get him in the balls probably.
yeah, nah, crotch shot.
That's a pretty
That'll
good
hit.
crotch shot. And that's,
Roll damage.
it's going to kill him.
9 damage. You watch as you bring up the axe through the cock and balls, and you split them in twain.
Satisfying.
Very much so.
You visibly
Blood
watch
sprays
me
everywhere.
You visibly watch me jump backwards and go, oh!
Blood
with the
goes
demon, I felt that.
absolutely everywhere. As I'm sure you know, there's quite a lot of arteries and veins down there. He keels over, dead.
No oil.
Yeah, he would have died from the shock more than anything.
Leaving his shiny battle axe behind.
Wait, actually shiny.
Wait.
It looks more ragged and demonic than anything else. But that's quite thematic for you, I think. It is a battle axe. It deals 1d12 fire damage instead of 1d12 normal damage.
Normal battle axe is like 1d8 one hand or 1d10 two handed.
You're thinking... Sorry, I said battle axe. I mean great axe.
Yeah.
It's a great axe. It deals 1d12... Sorry, it deals 2d12 fire damage. My brain isn't working tonight.
2d12, damn.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take it.
You need to be attuned to get the fire damage instead of normal great axe damage.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Oh, Blaze is absolutely going to pick that up.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So, the party has managed to defeat the Tanarok. What would you like to do now?
Oh! Come around the corner.
I feel it.
Just see a pair of testicles hanging out of a ball sack. Guess he was felled. Those definitely fell. Way too far. It's good to know they at least have them.
What did you think they had?
Wasn't really sure. Never really heard about demon anatomy.
What a perfect
There's
opportunity.
going to be some source to this unnaturally low voice of his.
Well, who's got a dagger? Let's have a look-see.
Oh god. Perhaps another time.
The party spends the better part of the next 20 minutes dissecting in detail the anatomy
And this
of this
is a
demonic
stomach,
wolf.
and this is a lung.
I'm
And if you grab this, and I'll walk over here,
I'm
that's
gonna
how
go
far
over
the
here and
balls
just. I'll be looking at the stairs.
Wonderful.
I have to admit,
What
I'm
the fuck,
suddenly-
Fate?
Just works.
Fate says nothing in return.
Alright. Alright. Do you need a potion? That didn't look exactly comfortable.
Yeah, looks her arms over. I should probably have something. I don't want to use them, but I will die otherwise. So, drink a greater healing potion.
Yep.
I mean, they were
44
given to us
plus
by the
4.
township, so...
Mm-hmm. You'd think I'd remember this with how many we've used in...
44 plus 4 is greater.
Yeah. Ha!
Holy shit.
Is that perfect?
Near
No,
perfect.
I'm 2 off perfect.
She's fucking on fire, literally.
Fuck, I know.
I've
She
never
is the
done this
blaze.
well. Goodbye, greater healing. You did me well.
Wonderful.
Uh-huh. Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards, indeed.
I step on a ball.
Oof. Oof. No. Nope. Nope.
Too much?
Well, Sissel's just sitting here like...
Since I wasn't looking and I just hear a little bit of a...
Too bit of
my character's going to assume you just stepped on like another pustule on the floor.
Uh-huh. Pustule.
Listen, I'm all for potty poppers, but still, that takes it a little extreme.
Man, taking Christmas crackers to the extreme.
You've seen that show, right? They're not cracking. I didn't realize it was written by tieflings.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, the
Yes.
party arrives on the next floor, the second floor by UK standards, or third by American. And what would you like to do now?
Well, adjust to myself after walking so many flights. Slowly proceed and examine the floors carefully. Paranoid as fuck as ever.
Mm-hmm. You don't notice anything in the floor as you move forward to the end of this corridor.
To the end of the corridor.
I'm assuming that's where you're going.
Pretty much.
As you peek around the corner, you notice a large fleshy wall that has slits cut throughout it. You watch for a few seconds and you can see movement behind the slits.
So wait, where's this?
Right side.
Here, 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 here.
Right there, those slits.
Mm-hmm. They look about large enough for you to effectively aim a bow and arrow through.
What do your fiery eyes see?
Okay, wait, that edge of the wall, yeah. What's further up the corridor?
Are you looking around the corner?
As quickly as I can.
You poke your head out for a second.
I'm like,
Roll stealth. Let's see how stealthy you are.
a blit.
Quite stealthy, it turns out. You notice that there are three more of the oiled Ruttican that seem to be just hanging out in the corridor.
I'm just gonna mention 3 oily bastards.
Mm-hmm.
One moment, please. I quickly step out and I'm firing a scorching ray at each of them.
Cool. You can roll attacks for each of those.
So left, middle, right. I guess only one of those is probably going to hit.
First one hits. The second two do not. Everyone will probably need to roll initiative.
It does 5 damage to that guy. Let his pustule explode.
Cool. You hit it, and there's a small detonation.
As soon as I do that, I'm attempting to dive back around the corner again.
We'll leave you back there for now, because that is what triggers combat. So is everyone going to roll initiative for us?
Whoops. I did it again. Forgot to select the token.
That's fine.
So I just
A sec.
put that there.
They are token layer. Cool. So now I need to roll a lot of slots.
Buckloads.
Whew. All right. So combat will start. As you fire the scorching ray, you start to hear. You see that it kind of like blasts up against this Ruttican, and you hear like the clambering of what sounds like bones from behind the walls. And it's your turn first, Owari.
I'm going to throw a firebolt at the one that I hit previously.
Yeah, go for it.
There you go.
11, and that's doubled for vulnerability. You watch as the Ruttican is engulfed completely in flame and detonates. It is going to deal... Let me get my ruler. Okay, they're out of range. Barely. 19. First save, second save. Both of the other Ruttican are engulfed in the explosion and themselves detonate.
That's probably going to hit 2 of the skeletons.
Yeah.
In fact, I have no idea. It might actually hit a third one. I'm assuming you're going on the 20-foot radius.
Yeah, it's 20-foot radius.
So from your perspective, KJ, you would have seen my character fire an ability, throw another firebolt, and just a blinding light just like spread, and you probably see me go.
So, what happens is that you hear a firebolt being thrown, another firebolt being thrown, and then a detonation, followed by a much louder detonation as the room is ripped to shreds. Like half the walls are like just completely destroyed as these gigantic explosions have engulfed everything before they got a chance to be upon you.
Oh,
There's still 2 skeletons.
I pretty much had a moment going, like, I blink a couple of times, look down the room, look at the slits, and I dart to the corner and hug the wall.
Cool. It's the skeleton's turn. The skeleton will appear to do nothing. Sizzle, it's your turn.
Let's see. Aside from the grease.
As you step out, you have an arrow shot at you. Because of a prepared action. .12 will miss.
Alrighty. I kind of look at it. That's just fucking rude. I look at the skeleton, fucking fired at me and just fucking try.
Frostbite?
Yeah, freeze up.
That is a failure. It will take 6 cold damage. Is there any special effect of frostbite? It's movement speed reduction, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Is that your turn?
I will just make my way out here a little bit. And just kind of look around like, you've already done all the work. And that's it.
You probably still see me just be like slightly dazed.
Mm-hmm. Just give me a sec while I do this to kind of demonstrate what's going on. Like, that's how much has opened up at this point.
So a whole bunch of walls just like got blown apart too.
Yeah, pretty much. The
So
floor...
it wouldn't just been a blinding light for KJ. She would have seen the walls behind her just like fly and explode.
Like, they have opened up. The floor is about, I'd say, a good half a foot deeper. And just completely black. As black as the outside of the tower, in fact.
Oh.
I really should turn on the description for this because I double checked.
So yeah. I think that moves us to Blaze's turn.
Blaze just gonna walk towards the wall in fucking awe. Just, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's go away. I don't care. I'm just gonna step out.
Yep.
Just wave. That was so cool! Right, she can't see anything.
You can see skeletons through the cracks. That's about it.
I mean, you're proving to be really, really good, so I'm gonna sit back, relax, and watch you take these guys on. Also, I don't have any ranged weapons, and I'd have to dash to get to any of them. Yes.
Also, the one that shot at me and I shot it back would have disadvantage on its next weapon attack. I don't
Gotcha. Good to know. We move to the skeleton's turn now. The skeleton... Now, skeletons tend not to get demoralized on account of being undead and completely at the whim of their creators, but it is noticeably rattled.
You had to use that fucking word.
It will step out and attempt to make a shot against Blaze, because Blaze is the only one in line of sight. That is an 8 to hit, which will very much demoralize the skeleton. The party spends a few minutes quite handily dispatching the 2 remaining skeletons. They don't really pose that much of a threat, and you're able to take them out without taking any damage or expending any major resources.
Any more enemies have a bone to pick with us?
God fucking damn it.
So, let's sort of take a moment, step forward,
I know.
and just look at the both of you and go, note to self, you see one of those oily guys, keep your distance and let me do the work.
Don't worry, I'll let you keep greasing the track.
Wonderful. So,
I am Fate, Grease Monkey.
I
I'm going to draw that just to make it a bit more clear what's going on there. Alright.
Are you alright, Blaze?
So,
You're going to survive that sick flurry of hot fucking one-liners?
God. All I wanted to ask was if there was actual wall in between the flesh, you know? So I had to refresh.
oh,
It was
no,
going
there's
well.
not any wall in between the flesh. The flesh has
It's just
been
all flesh.
burned away. By the way, like, there's like giblets everywhere. Like, smoked giblet.
Wait, so you're saying
man, it probably smells like some good roast pork in here.
I don't know if it's good at this point if you burnt half of it, man. Can't even get any good crackling out of this. Come on.
I don't know. He did oil it up rather nicely, so it's like a stir fry.
Fucking hell. So,
Yes. Hello.
you take a quick look around and you note that there's not too much of note in the rest of the room. Seems like you've quite handily dispelled any threats.
Oh, heck.
I'll take a look in the skelly room. Just postulating flesh.
You have a look around and you notice that there's quite a few normal arrows, but there's quite a few like arrows that have like oiled tips. It looks like they were planning on using some assortment of fire arrow to attempt to detonate on you if you were to be covered in oil.
Well, the creativity is impressive. Though they definitely had no guts to execute it. Punlosity.
I guess after that debacle, they wouldn't have any more backbone for that.
Yes, they just couldn't handle the hot fire that you were putting out.
Eventually you notice that there's only one real exit to the room that you're in at the moment, and it is a locked door.
A locked door.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any of us are gonna have
A key.
any kind of thing.
Wait. I cast Tiny Key.
Oh god.
You utterly demolish the door. It's kind of a combination of like wood and flesh, and blood sprays over you as the splinters shatter.
Guys, I found the key. It was me all along.
I have a key.
The key to victory.
Barbarian key.
Barbarian ladies.
Gotta love this.
Uh.
I'm gonna just walk into the room. I'm assuming I've alerted anybody in there that we're here anyway. If the big boom didn't earlier.
Yes. You find some stairs.
Oh.
At the top of the stairs, you can quite clearly hear someone muttering incantations. Seems like there's a big open room, and that when you go up here, you'll be in combat with some figure of note, let's say.
Well, we best ready ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if you want to drink.
It would also be foolish to assume that they don't expect you to be coming.
Kind of. Probably want to drink one more potion, maybe? Question mark?
You know what?
That's some smart thinking.
God, when was the last time we had a regular 2d4 plus 2?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's the opposite of how well you did last time.
it is. Oh, guys, look, it's so much better.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Alright then. Let's go meet the man and the genius behind this undulating tower of fucking disgusting
Horace?
dissonance. It's fucking
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
smells like an
I'll go up the stairs first so that I'm the first point of contact.
Alright, sounds good.
Uh-huh.
Wonderful.
Might be taken aback by your beauty.
So, the party is going upstairs.
Yeah, 5 gold that he fucks night hags.
Give me a moment. Ignoring that comment.
Fucking fiend!
No, you're the fiend, KJ.
No, you fucking Josh, man. This asshole.
Masterfully executed.
Yeah.
Hey,
I've had some fun playing a neurotic character again. It's like original Misky.
I'm so fucking glad I can play a wizard who's 0 charisma and crude as fuck.
Sabon without the accent.
Damn right.
Alright. You have come upon a room that is quite large, quite open, and you are surrounded by the oiled Ruttikin.
Oh.
Down this end of the room, over here on the very right-hand side, you notice a gigantic gateway, is what it looks like. And you can see it's kind of got this like purplish, tangible energy. And there is a mage over here in the corner who seems to be muttering towards it. As soon as you step into the room, he kind of glances in your general direction and speaks a command word in a language long dead. And it's combat time. So time to add.
It's time to
No.
get greased up.
Alright, but only if you do it over there. Like, way.
The slicker, the quicker.
Uh-huh. Hey, mage, kill me first, please.
Yeah, don't worry.
20.
We'll burn out first.
One. Wonderful. That's looking.
Someone's not on initiative.
What's that?
Sizzle.
I'm not.
Sizzle?
Apparently not. Yeah, it's supposed to be at 17. Hold on. Because it did not go through initially, I clicked. It's a good thing it was a 17.
Yeah.
Heck.
A 3 is slightly worse than a 17.
Slightly.
Slightly.
Smidge, yeah.
Just a touch.
Just a little bit.
Wonderful. On the mage's turn, you watch as he finishes off an incantation, and the kind of purple glowing in the portal begins to expand.
That's not good.
And that's his turn. Next up we have a Ruttican. Going to jump onto Sizzle and roll its 2 attacks. This will be the first time one of them actually being able to attack. Funny that, eh?
We haven't
The
skipped
first
the
one
turn
is
before.
a 22, the second one's a 12.
Well, the 12 misses, but the 22 definitely hits.
Cool. Slash 3d6 plus 3. You take 14 damage, and one of the boils busts on you. And you are covered in oil.
Ooh.
No,
Slick.
It's your turn.
Set yourself on fire.
Wouldn't recommend that.
Well, things are definitely heating up. I don't enjoy this. Let's see. Actually, that would be good. Alrighty, we're gonna cast person, hold person. Yeah, person. We
Yeah.
summon a whole person.
I cast person.
I cast one person.
Hold person.
I cast person.
3rd level.
Mhm.
And we're gonna do it at Monsieur Magic Man and this boy.
Cool. He counterspells it.
Reactionary counterspell.
Mhm.
So counter his counterspell on that one.
Counter, 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 counter.
So you're counterspelling his reaction as well, did you say?
Yes.
He's countering your counter spell. Yes.
Wonderful. So the Ruttigan will make a roll. 1d20 plus 1. The Ruttigan is held.
Alright.
20 plus... Let's bring up his stat block again. Balthazar. He has...
Wisdom.
Wisdom is 2. He will use a legendary resistance to not suffer the effects.
Alrighty. Forced him to burn it.
Is that your turn?
That it is.
Cool. At the end of your turn, he is going to use a legendary action and cast Mirror Image on himself. Cool. It is the Ruttigan's turn. One over here. This one is going to target Awari.
Yeah.
Both attacks will miss.
Yay.
The next one will go up against Sizzle.
That's the one I have paralyzed.
Ah, you're right. It is the one you've paralyzed. So it will not attack you. Instead, at the end of its turn, it will attempt a saving throw.
14. Definitely breaks it.
That saves. And Blaze, it's your turn.
Yay. Okay. Okay. Sorry. So we're gonna rage, and we're gonna be amazing and powerful and scary, and you're gonna notice that when she rages, because I didn't describe it before because I was totally paying attention, her mandibles seem to grow.
Ah,
Okay.
Go.
Grow they do.
Grow they do. Look, I
Go.
just-
Arg.
Grarg. And then we're gonna attack this one with the fucking battle axe, and we're just gonna smack.
Gee.
There's an at 20 in that.
When you say the battle axe, do you mean the fire battle axe that you just got?
No, that would be the great axe.
We haven't had the time to attune to that
Yeah,
yet.
and you said an hour, and I'm thinking, it hasn't been an hour, so it's sitting on her back. That's gonna be
All
useful.
good.
Whatever. Yes.
Alright, so you are using your battle axe.
Mhm.
So roll damage. Both of those hit.
Okay.
I am the Raj, so I get that.
These. Oh.
That's probably going to kill him.
Maybe. I'm surprised that Sizzle hasn't just like shoved his torch down one of their throats. Assumedly, that would set one on fire.
Because
I hate to tell you, but we probably
Don't have that.
do not want to be.
in the range of 4 detonations.
Nah, it's fine. Let's do it.
Cool. You have done enough damage to him to kill him. He will now essentially detonate in oil and cover you both in it. So you both have the oiled status. Actually, I believe all 3 of you have the oiled status.
Yeah, we're greased up. Here, hold on. I'll put the buff
That
man
you
on.
are.
Greasy.
Anything
man.
else you'd like to do on your turn, Blaze?
Buffman for Greece. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move up to this one.
Cool. Owari, it's your turn.
I mean, my first course of action, at least. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna try and get a better distance from those other ones.
Yep.
Great.
And gee, I'll be down to 1. Hell no. I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
Gotcha. So you are currently invisible. Wonderful. So we have that, and that. So at the end of your turn, he is going to use a legendary action to point at the Rutican that is next to Blaze, and it will detonate on the spot. So can I get everyone within range to make a dex save, which is everyone.
Shit!
AT means you take half damage. Also, you have advantage on dex saves, I believe, if you have danger sense. Cage.
Where the fuck's my... Yeah.
I am looking. I do.
Yes.
I roll that again.
Fuck.
Alright, so one of the Ruticans makes their save, the other one does not. Luckily, that is not enough damage to kill either of them. So everyone takes 27 damage. Your oiled statuses are removed as they've been consumed to take away your resistance.
Wait, Blaze would take less, wouldn't she?
Blaze succeeded on your save. If you succeeded on your save, you take half damage.
Half the 27.
But
Yeah.
27 damage out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, math. That many.
And then I need to... shit, where is it? The DC would be 14. Fuck me. Alright, I've lost invisibility.
Okay.
I've currently rolled a 3, a 2, and a 3.
Handy.
That is not ideal. So, that was his legendary action. It is now his turn. What he is going to do is he is going to cast... Actually, he needs to finish this action first. You watch as he points towards the portal, and you watch as, from the purple, it kind of like opens up, and you can see this gaping void behind it now.
Ooh.
And hear a voice from behind the portal speak in a dead language. And that's his turn. Moving on to the next Rotigan. That's rolling to hit. It's a 14 and a crit.
Going down, boys.
Good night.
Sizzle is knocked unconscious. It's your turn. Make a death save.
How about I fail it instead? Gotcha.
It's one failure.
Shit.
The next Rodican, seeing that Sizzle is no longer a threat, will run over to Blaze
Mm-hmm.
and attempt 2 attacks. That is a miss and a 23.
Mm-hmm.
23 hits.
Yes.
You take 16 bludgeoning damage, and you are considered oiled.
Oiled again?
Yes.
Ew.
It is your turn, though.
Oh, that's good. Wait, if I have resistance to bludgeoning, I only take 8, right?
Yeah, you'll have
Yeah.
take half damage from physical.
Okay, that can just be that. It's cool. I'm with it. I got this.
Mhm.
I don't. It's a trap. In turn. Oh, but you failed a thing. I don't know that. I'm a step closer anyway. Let's swing into this point.
Nice. Go for it. You could feed Sizzle a potion if you'd like.
That boy's still gonna have a turn before him.
It's up to you.
It's a bonus action to do it anyway, so...
It's an action to
not
feed
both?
someone a potion.
It depends on the game. Is it an action?
Feed someone a potion is definitely an action.
Alright. I put myself between Sizzle and this creepy thing, and I'll shove a healing potion down your throat, fam. Do you want to roll it because I failed really badly at the last one I rolled?
I trust you.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2. Please be good.
It works.
It was better.
Thank you.
I got you. You need to get back up.
Awesome.
I wasn't talking to you, but okay.
Um,
That's my turn.
Kitty cat.
give me a moment.
If I don't hit something.
You took damage, so
Thank you.
yeah.
Rereading through everything Barbarian. I haven't played one in so long.
All right. On initiative turn 10, the portal will speak. Owari, I need you to make a wisdom save as you feel compelled to walk towards the portal.
This sounds like especially one of those kind of definitely do not want to fail rolls.
Probably don't want to fail.
I'm Alright, I have a +6. Do I risk it or do I use my other divination roll?
It's up to you, fam. What do you think you're going to be good at? Put
Fuck
your
it.
faith in the die.
YOLO.
Nice!
Damn.
22. You resist the urge to walk towards the portal and into it. It is now your turn.
There's only one mysterious voice I listen to, and that is fate. I'm now going to attempt to. I'm going to essentially do a little bit of a running start
Yep.
and run straight into the wizard in an attempt to essentially crash tackle him.
Roll a d20 to see which one of the clones or real one you hit.
Oh god.
You know what? I'm using my divination roll for this. Oh, actually, wait, hold on.
That's
Before
not
I
how.
do that,
Sorry, just to be clear, that's not how blink rolls work.
I was about to say that's
Sorry,
like
mirror
not
image
how
rolls.
mirror image works. I forgot it's like a
So you roll a
random.
d20, and from 1 to for anywhere from 1 to 15, you hit a fake, and from 16 plus, you'll hit the real one. And that number goes down. The number that you need to hit it goes down as it loses mirror images.
Completely forgot he actually had mirror image on.
You can change your mind about what you want to do on your turn if you like.
Well, we'll first then fire one last scorching ray.
A Scorching Ray.
Yeah,
Cool. You can cast Scorching Ray.
all of them are targeting him.
Cool. So what I'm going to say with this
I need to
is-
roll a hit for each of them and then roll to see which ones hit mirror images or him. Right?
Yes, I'm just remembering which way around it works. Alright, roll a... Yep, that's that one, and... Cool, so roll a d20 for the first one. So you hit one of the clones.
Second
Roll
shot.
to hit.
Second shot.
Yep, second shot.
Hits another
It's
clone.
a different clone. Hits the third clone. So I need you to roll roll 2 hit rolls to see if any of the clones are dissipated.
Roll 2 hit rolls.
Yeah,
Uh,
to see if you hit so to see if the clones are dissipated or not. You need to hit the clone's AC, otherwise it deals no damage.
Ha!
now I'm rolling those
Yeah.
good rolls. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
That's so pointless.
So you've rolled 2, third one. all of the mirror images dissipated as they are hit with scorching rays.
No, I'm getting in his face.
Cool. You run up to him. Your action has already been used, unless you have any bonus actions. That's your turn, I think, right?
You know what? Oh, wait. Is drinking a potion for yourself a full action?
Bonus action. If
That's
you're
a
drinking it
bonus
yourself.
action?
Full action to feed it to someone else.
Okay. The greater healing potion is 44 plus 4, right?
Yep. Not to be confused with 44 plus 4.
Well, if it was 40.
What
it'd
about
be
should
great.
Because I feel I should probably actually heal myself a little bit. There we go.
14.
Alright. That's my turn.
Wonderful. The mage begins to cackle as it kind of lets loose out with scorching rays. It's going to send 3 at Cage and 2 at Owari.
I am going to counterspell that.
Counterspell. This is a
Yep.
5th level scorching ray, so you need to roll for it. Sorry, a 4th level scorching ray. So you need to hit a 14 or higher. So 1d20 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. You don't get to add your proficiency to these.
So
And if it's higher than 14,
it'd be
then-
1d4 plus intelligence, 1d20 plus intelligence, right?
Yeah. And if you hit 14 or higher, then it's dispelled. Otherwise, it's not.
Just click the word intelligence.
Click intelligence. Fuck! Why did... See, I'm rolling high on this, like, most useless things.
That's all good. So the first row against Cage. That's 22, 27, which is correct. And a
Yeah.
24.
All hit.
That is so not fair.
Why? The GM dice will rule us all.
You take 17 damage total,
Not really total. Cool.
and you are no longer oiled, as that has taken up your oil.
Good.
Oiled? I forget.
I've been putting the buff man for if I'm greased or not.
One hit. Owari, you take 5 damage. That's halved because of your resistance.
So, 3.
Yep.
Okay. There you go.
That is the end of his turn. It moves to the Rutican. The Rutican will move around and attempt to attack Cage. It's an 11 and a 12 to hit, which I believe both miss.
Correct.
And we come around to Sizzle's turn.
Well, laying on my back, I'm going to quaff that potion.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad.
Nice.
Not terrible.
Then I gotta half movement, pick my ass off up the floor, doing the dinosaur. And then I'm going to hold person again at 3rd level, and both of the Rutican.
Both Rutican. He's going to attempt to counterspell you.
Alrighty. Well, it'll go because it's 3rd level.
So you're
Yeah, no, because that would be my last 3rd level slot.
okay. So it's counted.
Alrighty, and then at the end of that, post up here to help give a little bit of advantage, please.
Cool. So now we move on to the other Rutican, who is going to continue attempting to wail against Cage.
By the field.
So 12 and a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
19 will hit. You take 3d6 plus 3 damage, which is 12, halved to 6, because you're raging.
Mhm.
And you are oiled again, as another pustule splits open and sprays you.
Greasy.
Disgusting.
Very much so.
Disgusting.
Anna moves around to your turn.
Oh, yeah. Now, you said we could take advantage off of voice. If not, I will reckless.
What was that, sorry?
Sorry, playing with cat.
Advantage off of what?
Sorry, I get advantage off of sizzle, yes?
No, so there's no
you don't play
flanking
that.
in my games.
Right. Okay, I will reckless, because that seems like a great idea. And I'm gonna beat this bitch. Directly between the two of us.
Wonderful.
So that should be a 7 now.
Which one are you hitting? The top or the bottom one?
The one between sizzle and I. Directly.
Cool.
How's he looking?
How do you say dead in Infernal?
You
What,
say it
that?
like this. I hit
Dead
the other
is-
one. I feel like that misses the other one.
The other
Actually,
one,
I
that will
think I
hit.
can reckless twice. Hang on.
You can
I still
when you reckless, all of your attacks have it.
I thought reckless was first turn, second wouldn't be.
So you decide before your first attack if you reckless. If you do, all of your attacks have advantage, and all attacks against you have advantage.
Okay.
So you still have advantage.
Easy.
So that hits.
Fuck yeah. Take it. Take it.
Take it.
Yeah, take it.
That will also kill it.
Hallelujah.
But at the end of your turn, as a legendary action, he will point at the Rushican that just fell, and it will rise back up with full health.
Can you guys do something about that guy?
Now, the portal will act on turn 10, and this time it is going to attempt to call Sizzle, so I need a wisdom save.
Oh, shit. Aha!
Nice.
Wonderful. You feel the urge to move towards the portal, but you manage to overcome it.
Yes, definitely going to have to
Awari.
kill him immediately.
Don't worry, it's your turn.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can make him dare himself to try and detonate one of those things again. I'm casting Thunderwave.
Con save, right?
Yeah.
That's a 15, which saves.
Okay. That means he just takes 4 damage and nothing else.
You hear a enormous detonation as this wave of sound just blasts from where Awari is standing. You watch as this mage seems to stagger for a second and then get back to his feet. And at the end of your turn, he's going to point at the Ruddican that's still there. And it will detonate.
I tried.
So that's a deck save from both of you.
Yep.
Cage, you have advantage.
Thanks. Thank God for that.
Hey.
Cage, you take exactly 12 damage.
Yes! It's the most skillful I've ever been.
Sizzle, you take exactly 6 damage. And this Ruttigan is gone. It is the mage's turn. The mage will point at you, Sizzle, and you watch as a bead of red glowing energy appears in front of you and detonates. Cage, you take a death save failure.
Nice.
I was about to say, before you do that, I'm going to try to counterspell that.
Go for it. You counterspell it, it doesn't happen.
Oh, thank fuck.
You don't take a death save, Cage.
Yay!
Wonderful. For his movement, he is going to move to the center of this portal. And just stand there for now. Right in front of it. You get an attack of opportunity, you worry, if you have a melee weapon.
I'm a warcaster, but I literally just used my I used my reaction for
You did, yes. Counterspell.
Counterspell anyway, so
Cool. Sizzle, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Returning the favor. Move over here. Main action. Put a potion in her gob.
Just let her return undead instead.
Yeah, no, I don't want the smell to haunt me forever. How the fuck do you breathe in here? 9 HP practice.
A 9. That is very kind. Thank you.
Oh god.
At the end of your turn, he'll use a legendary action to send a volley of scorching rays at you.
Yay!
So this is all going at Sizzle.
Oh boy. Well, shield the last one. The first one will definitely hit.
Cool. You take 10 damage, reduced to 5.
It's really bad. Oh, fuck.
Blaze, it's your turn now.
Oh, and I was dead a little, so I fell down and don't have full movement. You son of a bitch. I wouldn't have reached you anyway. Fuck you.
Heck.
Stand up.
Yeah, no, I stand up. There's really... Sorry, brain's doing the thing where it's trying to do too many things at once.
That's okay.
I will stand and I will drink my last healing potion. And try and, cling on to dear life. Cat, you are severely in the way. Cool. Another 7.
Wonderful.
Easy. With that, I will stand by his side. At least if we go down together. That's my turn. Thank you. God damn.
So,
Ugh.
Cage.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Blaze needs to make a wisdom save as the
Yeah,
portal
I don't
is
actually
attempting
see
to
myself.
call.
You guys ready to see this work?
Hell yeah.
What's your movement, Cage?
My movement speed, it's 40.
Can you move that distance towards the portal, please?
What's up?
In a straight line. Owari, it's your turn.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of run over and say, I believe you're the one that's needing to go into the portal, and I cast Thunderwave again.
All right.
Cage would also need to make a saving throw.
Yeah,
Dex.
God damn it!
that's a con save.
Oh, good.
You should be good at those.
Oh my.
Yeah, little.
So
So that's 6 damage to me and Cage. You've only dealt 10 damage to him so far, including that.
What was that? 6 damage?
6.
Nice.
And at the end of your turn, as a legendary action, he will send another volley of Scorching Rays, one at each of you. First one will be at Sizzle. Next one will be at Blaze. Next one will be against Awari. First damage is at Sizzle. Second damage is at Blaze. Third damage is at Awari. All of you have resistance to fire, so all of you take half damage from those. So that's 6, 5, and 3 damage respectively.
Yikes.
And it's now his turn. So, Balthazar, Master of Fiery Undeath and Servant of Orcus, looks down on all of you. And what he'll do is this. First off, he is going to cast Fireball, which is going to be... You're barely out of range of that, unfortunately. It's going to be centered here. So
that means they got
two.
an attack of opportunity.
He's not
It's an
moving.
AoE spell, you're firing at melee range.
You get an attack of opportunity for that?
I believe it's if you're using a single target. I need to double check. At least the rules I remember my dad using was if you use an AoE spell in melee range of another person, they go to opportunity attack, single targets.
I am not aware of that rule.
Just roll with it then.
Okay. Unless you have something from Warcaster you said you had?
I mean, I got Warcaster, but there's no thing about. Actually, it might be a different feat I'm thinking of in relation to that opportunity attack, which I wouldn't have.
You're thinking of Mage
Might be the Mage Slayer one you're thinking of.
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, probably that.
So
Anyway,
I need
carry on.
Awari and Blaze to both make dex saves.
At
Well,
least it
I
can-
accidentally rolled advantage on that, but it was still a failure anyway.
You both rolled nat once as a part of your rolls.
Yeah.
Cage, you will take 12 damage.
I know.
Awari, you will take 12 damage as well. And as a reaction to you falling unconscious, Blaze,
Yeah.
Balthazar will point at you and say, "Rise." I need you to make a wisdom save. You all watch as Blaze suddenly rises, and you watch as her mouth opens, and you can see her canines just grow. Blaze, you are now a vampire. You return to full health as if you've taken a long rest. You are now fighting for Balthazar.
Alright, I'm down for that.
Sizzle,
Fight's good fight.
it is now your turn.
Bonus action, quaff a potion.
Yep.
Drink my last one anyway. Let's see now. shit's going fucking down really, really fast. Alrighty. And then... Fucking hell. I'm going to point at this location, especially the portal itself.
Mm-hmm.
Take a moment to think about this carefully, but we're gonna shatter the portal, or cast shatter at it, along with the recently risen blaze and the fucking.
Okay. Shadow deals more damage to inorganic, is that right?
Yeah, objects take double damage.
Mm-hmm.
Con save.
Alright. You watch as the portal behind Balthazar kind of flickers for a second, and then seems to kind of come out and kind of absorb him.
Uh-oh.
Almost like this black void encapsulates him and pulls him away. And the portal seems to deactivate.
Alright then. Blaze, are you...
At least one of us.
How you feeling over there, Blaze? And I'm stepping towards the stairs, like, right fucking now.
Blaze.
I feel good.
Yes.
Oh my god, wait, she didn't actually receive an order from him yet.
Is Blaze under order?
Blaze is able to do whatever Blaze wants to do.
Blaze
You
is
are
just-
now considered evil, regardless what your alignment was before. You have all of the disadvantages that come along with being a vampire. And advantages.
I have not looked into any of those.
Things
Well,
like not
running
being able to
water,
enter places
sunlight.
without being invited in first.
Mm-hmm.
You do not want to go near running water. Sunlight's a
sunlight.
no-no.
I remember the running water.
Yes.
She would have regeneration then, wouldn't she?
Oh yeah, you regenerate hit points as well. Regularly. Like every turn.
You guys should stay and rest. We all need rest.
We definitely do.
So, at the end of your adventure, you seem to have taken care of the very evil servant of Orcus, but you might have created a new evil along the way. Anyway, that is where I will leave it for tonight.
And then I
Thanks
killed
everyone for playing.
It's probably a good thing that your shadow finally actually knocked him into the portal, because I'll just explain what I was going to do as soon as it hit my turn.
Mm.
Considering Thunderwave wasn't seeming to do anything, I was going to attempt to essentially grab him and throw both him and myself into the portal, using my divination roll to make sure it happened.
Nice. That would have been awesome.
Well, there we go.
Just glad the shatter fucking busted the portal enough for that to happen. I was like...
Yeah, no. That was the session. That was a bit more experimental than my usual sessions.
That was
It's been a while since I actually ran a dungeon run. But I hope everyone enjoyed that.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
I still don't, like, as soon as, like, we got to the floor and I saw the 4 things near me, I'm just like, well, I already know what my first action is. It's to get the fuck away from those.
GTFO.
Smart.
Yes. I tried to set up an understanding of what would happen in the previous room.
Oh, fuck.
Seemed to have worked.
Oh, that worked perfectly. On board with that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And just
But
for
yeah.
fun.
Blaze, you sleep outside the tiny hut tonight.
Well, she can't come in unless you invite her.
Exactly.
Rude. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I already feel like I've had a long rest.
I and the Watchers know how to cure such things, but it might not be the most pleasant. But obviously, it's your choice.
You should try it. It feels good.
Yes, no, I like pulsing, thriving blood in my body, not
Oh, I
drinking.
can get pulsing, thriving blood in my body.
I could take that in so many directions, but we're going to.
Uh-huh. I want to end the stream there.
Goddamn. And that's the end of the stream.